is up? Let's go. Oh my God, we got a good show. I am your host, Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show. As a guy, my big mouth. As a dude from Massachusetts, it's not easy to say the name that I picked because I want to say Scott Starboard. Starboard. But I have to say Starboard, and that's how it goes. It's helping me to, get rid of this damn Boston accent. I love my Boston accent. I do, but oh my God, Morgan's going to kick my ass. I'm sorry, Morgan. Morgan is in the house, everybody! What's up? Today is a beautiful day. I know there's probably bad stuff going around. Doomy's in the house. Thank you for being here, Doomy. Doomy got his tire flat, but it got fixed. It's a good day. Shit is happening. Matthew Adams, the chief, is in the house. I know Chief Kirby too. Don't use the chief too. Oh, my bad. Love me a shit show in the place to be. Love me a shit show. Love me a shit show. Bob Cook is in the house. Bob Cook. I like it, Bobby. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna try like again. You know the deal. I want to be consistent. So I was thinking today, I'm like, you know what? I am consistently fucking up, so I'm consistent. It's working. So I'm going to talk a little later about it, but let's get into some goodiness while hopefully some people come out. More people come in. Today's a beautiful day. Alex Stein finally announced the Chat Rat meetup. Place, time, date, all that good stuff. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I didn't even realize. I hope it's working. I've been fiddling around with this shit all day, so it better be working. I'll talk about it later, but the Chat Rat meetup is in Vegas. I hope you all can go. Another reminder. Thank you to Matthew Adams. Matthew Adams, I think you're gonna love it. Matthew Adams already sent me the Scott Starboard video. Just say Scott Starboard. I don't even care if you guys say anything else. Just say like Scott Starboard. You can say anything you want. I ain't gonna mind. But say whatever you gotta say, please, if you want to be included. I hope you want to be included. Some people don't want their face out there. Whatever, that's fine. But if you can send them to me, Morgan's gonna send her hers on either Friday or Saturday, I hope. So that's what's up. Already booked everything for Vegas. Already ready for the Chat Rat meetup. Last year was a bit of a love me a shit show, and I had I don't want to say it was like last minute, but I cut it kind of close. Like some things I had set up, some I didn't, but. Man, oh man. I had the ticket no matter what, so I was going. Airplane, train, boat, whatever I gotta do, running, bicycling, cross-country, trekking on my feet. I'm going to that motherfucker. We gotta do this shit every single year. Every year it's gotta happen. We gotta happen. It was so awesome last year. Real quick, I was going to talk about it later. I'll talk about it later because I go off on these fucking tangents. I hope you enjoy them. But, it's just whatever's on the top of the dome. It's going to be, yes, Morgan Elizabeth's like, this is going to be the best time. Oh my God. It's going to be fucking so awesome. There's going to be more of us there this year. Now we know what to expect. I cannot wait. Alright, fuck it, I'll talk a little bit more about it. Fucking Rio Hotel is... So I lived in Vegas twice in my life. So 4 years, I think, a little more than 4 years of my life I spent there. I consider Vegas a second home. I really do. Like, I can't wait to go for so many reasons. The biggest thing is to see all you guys. That's my biggest reason. No offense, of course, Alex. Like, he's, the cake, the icing and the cherry on top. But I love and miss you guys so much. I can't wait to see Matthew Adams. Of course, Morgan, Baboon, everybody, Ronnie, Abel, everybody. And I hope all new people come too, man. I hope a bunch of people come. And what was I going to say? Let me get going. Real quick, so I don't forget. I threw this up there so I don't forget. Free Joe Exotic. I know everybody has different feelings about this dude, but he's in jail for shit that he didn't do. Something I know. I've gotten into some discussion with some people who watch the show. Thank you. I won't say your name. I know you don't want your name blown up, so I'll keep it that way. And you know I love you, by the way. Some people don't want to be mentioned. That's fine. And I respect it. Of course I do. I like to be mentioned. Mention me. No, I'm just playing. The fucking what the fuck is I even talking about? So Joe Exotic, if you don't know, he's in jail for if you didn't watch the show, like everybody did during COVID, we were all trapped, and it was honestly one of the most fun shows available on Netflix at the time. And some dude came in, it's like super con artist guy, swindled like Joe Exotic was going through some bullshit at the time, like, and it's distracting him mentally and business-wise and you name it. And, a lot of that's created by his own self. But, hey, none of us are fucking, any better than the rest of us. We're all fucked up one way, fashion, form, or another. And he had a bunch of shit going on. And this dude swindled him, came in, and then pulled a fake hitman for hire bullshit accusation. The feds didn't like him anyways. For whatever the damn reason was, they did not like him. He got a completely fake, bogus federal trial. And the court case was a total fraud, a complete farce. So we need Donald Trump to pardon Joe Exotic. Please, please. And I keep forgetting to mention it, and I apologize, Joe Exotic. You want to know something real quick? Let me just switch over here just for a second. I was gonna chit chat on this. It's called Scenes, cause I'm a fancy streamer now. Yeah, the fucking let me pull this shit up real quick. I just realized it because like it's been a while now. It's whatever. It's been a bit. It's not like years, but it's been a good few months and at least half a year, whatever the hell it is. I get so much shit to talk about. And Morgan, thank you again for reminding me that Alex is going on at 9 o'clock tonight. I'm not going to go too much over. I am going to go a little over 7. It's happening. Because I like to talk, and there's a shitload of stuff going on. But what the hell was I saying here? I just want to pull this up real quick. Just because life is weird. And it's fun. Not always. But, you make the freaking best of what you got. Oh, come on. Come, get you. Again, DMS. Dark Mass Steve just makes this look so smooth. So easy. So easy. Where is it? All this DMS. Did I go too far? Did I go too far? Come on. See, I wasn't ready for this. This is what I get for not talking about something real quick. We're gonna get to that in a momento. I didn't retweet. I didn't retweet him? Where is he? You know what? I don't care. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it live, baby. Where's Joe Exotic? So, you know what? Can you guys see this? Look at this. Right here. Joe Exotic follows me. I follow him. Isn't life so weird? What? It was like 4 or 5 years ago. Watching this dude on TV. He was entertainment, content, and he was one of the content. I don't want to take away from Alex, because we all know Alex is the content machine. But let's face it, Joe Exotic is a content machine as well. This dude was so entertaining. And then you watch the show. And yeah, he's doing some fucked up shit, but it was like, sort of like pre-fish tank shit. It was like Tiger Tank. Shit was amazing. Don't take Tiger Tank from me. I just realized I invented that. Trademark it. Morgan, trademark Tiger Tank. Matthew Adams, get on there, somebody, please. We doing it live, baby. So the freaking it's just I'm watching this shit, right? And never in my wildest dream, like I was watching some of my, of course, my wife. I would watch some of my kids, and I'd watch a little bit. Like I'd be like a show or two ahead of them because everybody's watching. Their friends at school are talking about it, but some of the shit's a little inappropriate for the kids. So whenever I was watching, and I'd say, "Oh, yeah, you can watch up to this," and be like, "Hey, turn your head and fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward." Okay, here we go. So. I never in my wildest dreams would I think that I would be, follow. I know we're not like super close friends. It's not like Alex or nothing, but I never thought in my wildest imagination that I'd be friends with Joe Exotic. And I am not just doing this. I promise you, I am not just doing this because he follows me back. I've DM'd a couple times with him and stuff. Now I'm gonna keep that shit private. It's nothing like whatever. It's just little. He was just thanking me. For having his back. And Alex has his back big time, and it's like, of course he does. Of course Alex does. I promise you, every damn thing that Alex thinks of, it's the same thing I think we all probably do. That's why we all get along so damn good. But free this motherfucker, free his ass! Ben Shapiro's talking earlier, he's like, so I think it's time that you pardon Derek Chauvin. Because, it's just facts, and it's my feelings about the facts. So, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I just wanted to do his impression. Whether it's any good or not, it's up to you. The freaking... and then, I should have put this on the damn thing. That's what I get. I was worrying about the freaking microphone. I wasn't about the camera. And I forgot about the goodie bag. The meat of the goodie bag. What's his name, dude? My brain! He's great. He's on, The Blaze. Black dude. Oh, man. I'm so sorry. I'm a freaking moron. What's his name? Do you guys remember his name? Yo, Johnny Z. Fraley's here. Adam Wiley's here. Mike R. is here. Holy moly, I love you all. 30 people watching. Good Lord, I love you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. Truth is Unbreakable's and Free Joe Exotic finally. Yes. Thank you. Johnny Z, man, my boy. Adam Wiley, Mike R. This is fantastic. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. It's a fantastic thing. All right. So, I forget his name. I'm an idiot. So there you go. This dude on The Blaze, he's like a sports guy. He's really good. He had great points about this. I wasn't really planning on talking too much about this, but here go. Because you got, what's his name there? Thingamabob. And he's talking about freeing Derek Chauvin, but pardoning him. But here's the thing. Derek Chauvin is in federal prison right now because he had federal and state charges. And I guess since he had both federal and state, that he gets to go to the federal Supermax prison or whatever the hell prison it is. And if any of you had some criminal friends like I have, you'd rather be in Fed lockup. I know it might not sound like it to most people out there, good normal people who don't go to jail and get in fucking trouble. State lockup is no good. You don't want to be in state lockup. That shit is bad. Any lockup is bad, but in federal, the guards don't beat you as much. If you're a piece of shit, they end up chucking you into a bad place. So you just want to be chill. So with that environment in mind, cooler heads of prisoners that know, I get better TVs here. You get canteen money. That means, people send you money. You can buy, snacks and certain things. I had a buddy locked up in federal prison, and his whole cell was it was 3 windows in a wall. 3 big, giant windows. They're not doing even if it's bulletproof, you're not getting that in state prison. You're in a crappy little hallway of a cell. You're lucky if there's a toilet in there. And so this dude's in Chauvin's in federal lockup. You can, my boy had a big flat screen TV. I was like, damn, what the hell? Enjoy yourself in there. And he's my boy. He fucked up bad, but it's all good. He's out now. I think he fucked up again, but I haven't seen him in a quite a while, so that's all right. Anyway, what I was saying was, Chauvin's in federal prison. So if Trump, I am so sorry, I can't remember his name. It's off the top of my head. I see him all the time. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Whitlock! Matthew Adams with the thank you. I don't know if anybody else said it, but God love you. Thank you so much. Tony Hay Munkus is in the place to be. Thank you, Tony Hay. I love you, brother. Celtic Spirit Coven. Let me see. We are here now. Let's see why we heard this. Thank you. And Natalie, the one and only McClendon, is in the house. I love you, my dear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Celtic Spirit, come and have some fun. Talk amongst yourselves in the chat. Cross chat, talk to me, whatever you want to do. We're having a good time. Ready? So anyway, wrap this little thing up. Thank you, Matthew Adams. Yes, Jason Whitlock. Shout out, my boy. I'm sorry, my brain goes a little woohoo wherever it goes. I watch Whitlock stuff all the time. I read his stuff. Shame on me for not remembering Whitlock. Jason Whitlock. I was thinking of sunny with a cloudy with a chance of meatballs, like Flint Lockwood. That's what I always think of. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Having a good time is not a bad thing, unless you want to remember what the hell you were talking about. So, if Trump pardons him, Whitlock's point was if Trump pardons Chauvin, then it doesn't erase the state charges. And now he's going to state lockup where he's probably going to get killed. So, I like, punch and bag Ben Shapiro a little bit. I'm going to be honest. I don't hate Ben Shapiro. I just don't like him at all. And if you do, I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with it. We can still be friends. If you like Ben Shapiro, that's cool. He's got good takes. It's not like, whatever. He seems like a little backstabbing piece of crap, and I can't stand him. But it's, to each his own. We're still friends. I don't give a damn. You can like whoever the hell you want to like. So, like I was trying to explain a little bit in the poorest way I possibly think I probably did. It's better off if he's in federal prison. It sucks that he's in there at all, because we all know, please don't ban me, YouTube. It's my damn opinion. And it's not just an opinion of feelings either. I mean, it's medical records. George Floyd died from a fentanyl overdose, a self-induced fentanyl overdose. Bought friggin' cigarettes with a bunk $20 bill of a counterfeit 20. Cops were coming. He's like, boop, 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 ate it all. You can watch the damn video yourself, like I'm sure everybody here did 500 times like I did. And he's like, George Floyd's on the ground. He's like, I took too many drugs. I actually did sample it, and I was going to make a song out of it. And then the kind of thing died off a little bit. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know if it was funny. But I just didn't feel like, picking on the dead either. But whatever. I don't know. I thought it was a funny song. I took too many drugs. And he admitted it right there. Took too many drugs. Chauvin, in my opinion, like if that was me or my kid or something like that, or friends, anybody I love, or just a normal human being, anybody, it's like, dude, get your knee off the dude's back. Like, he's a big, gigantic baby. He's not, I really don't, I mean, you gotta be careful nowadays because you don't know who the hell is gonna swing on you or do something stupid. They had already checked him for weapons because they were trying to put him in the car. I'm going off on this shit, but anyway, let me get to the good stuff. So, with some different stuff. Yeah, we got time. We got plenty of time. Is this week? I forget. Alex is always somewhere. Please check Alex's thing, because I am doing a terrible job promoting it, but let's check this out. Ready? I saved this so we can all watch it together.
What is the deal with Jerry Jones? Why is Jerry Jones such a bad owner? He used to be good, but then he fired Jimmy Johnson after he won the Super Bowl, and I'm just like, who should he sell the team to? And I was thinking about it. You know who he should sell the team to? The cartel. Why, you ask? The cartel crosses the hardest goal line every single day, the U.S. border. Okay? So if they can cross the border, they're easily going to be able to dig under the end zone, and they're just going to crawl up in a little touchdown tunnel. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete! What is the deal with Jerry Jones? Why is there...
Oh my god. I know I heard that joke before, but I saw you, as I already explained 100 times, like whatever's on my Twitter is probably what I'm gonna talk about. So look at this idiot. This moron tries to save a shark. He go. A part of me thinks like, maybe I'd want to try and do that, but the second it reaches back, it's like, no. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of snake lovers out there in the audience. A lot of my friends and everybody likes snakes. I ain't saving a snake. I ain't saving a spider. And I ain't saving a crocodile. There's a lot of shit. I ain't saving a skunk. I'm sorry, Lord, forgive me. I am not saving that shit, and I sure the fuck ain't saving a shark. Hells no. Absolutely not. I'm not saying this, I feel terrible for this guy. I might, like an idiot, try to save a shark. Like, there was a basking shark down the beach a few years ago. And I'm like, get out, freaking out, getting everybody out of the shit. It was a fucking massive thing. It was like 13, 14 feet long. But it was all black and it had these like purple speckles on it. It looked fucking awesome, right? And I'm like, I know that's not a hammerhead, but it's a shark! And I'm like, get the hell out. And then we find out later on it was a basking shark. They have no teeth and just bristles. And I was like, damn, I would have rode that shit like a dolphin in Florida. It would have been amazing. Or I would have got my legs sucked up by his bristles and I wouldn't be here. So I think I made the right choice. Real quick, look at this piece of crap. So, and I promise you, Bad Buddhas, I'm not going to say the P word, the Pam Bondi. I'm going to leave it alone as bad as I don't want to. I promise you 2 weeks, and I'm going to make good on that promise. Almost didn't for a second there. Top FBI agent James Dennehy has been removed from his position in New York at the FBI without explanation. His resignation follows Attorney General Pam Bondi's accusations that the FBI New York office withheld key information in the Jeffrey Epstein case. And I'm sure there's other shit. Why are you not fired? By the way, I don't know if you guys heard this. Of course I didn't bring it up. I'm like getting all this shit out there and I wasn't really prepared to talk about it. I found another thing that this douchebag James Dennehy did. I think it was either right after Trump won. It was in between like the day literally Trump winning and the inauguration. It's kind of a widespread, but and he literally sent like emails to all his FBI agents saying, we need to make the resistance work even harder against the Trump administration. Why isn't he in jail? Why isn't he in jail? That's not your job in the FBI. That might be how you feel on the inside, and we're all entitled to that. But if my boss tells me to do something, I might not like to do that. I might think it's the wrong thing, but he's the boss. He told me what to do. If it comes out wrong, then I can say afterwards, I told you so, or, yeah, I knew that wouldn't work, but it was your call. To be fair to my boss, he's pretty damn smart and is hardly ever wrong. I think he was maybe wrong one time out of hundreds of, or if not thousands of times. So you gotta trust your boss. Trump's your boss, buddy. I know you don't trust him, then quit before you commit crimes. Now he committed crimes. Looking up the river. See ya. Time to go, buddy. Now, I don't want you just resigning. You need to be in jail right next to Chauvin. And they'd be like, fuck you, dickhead. You put me in here. Maybe he didn't, but you know what I'm saying. Look at that. Throw him in jail. Why is this so difficult? I forgot. I thought I just reposted it. Unbelievable. I'm not even going to bring this up because this is a woohoo big no-no on YouTube. Again, I hate nobody. I'm talking about certain people who are bad. What fish drives me insane? It drives me nuts. This right here, what I'm about to talk about, has been a long time coming. I don't know if you guys watch. This right here is the fabulous Brandon. He's one of Alex Stein's producers. Morgan, what does he do? I forget. What's his I forget what his title or whatever it is, but let's just call him producer number 2. I don't think he does sound because our boy Chris does sound. I forget. Brandon's great. This is his best friend Perry. They have a show called Hidden in Plain Sight, aka HIPS, HIPS. You know the acronym now. And this dude Stephen Cambion has both of these shows, Hidden in Plain Sight and Truth Seekers with Stephen Cambion, they both expose like all these scummy fraudster con artists. That's my words. Con artists like David Wilcock and all these other people. Bob Lazar. It probably might hurt you guys to hear this because it hurt me to learn it. I thought Bob Lazar was legit. Bob Lazar said, in the 80s that he worked at Area 51 and he had all this shit. And he was talking about this crazy stuff that he saw, aliens and UFOs and everything. And I believed this piece of shit, Element 151 or whatever the hell it was. And I believed him all the way until I met this dude, Stephen Cambion, who proved every single thing that Bob Lazar said was false. It broke my heart, but like I've been saying since I don't even know, I was like 11, tell me the truth. Just tell me the truth. Even if it hurts, I want to know the truth. And ever since then, this dude is, he does solid-ass research, and he is entertaining and funny. These two do their homework, trust me, but they are, more of the comedy side, and they're just fucking hilarious. And finally, after all this time, Brandon and Perry have come back! Now, they're gonna do a crossover show together, and it's gonna be bad fucking ass. I don't know exactly what it is. I'll let you guys know. I think they did say when it is, but it says, see on here, it says coming soon, but I think they hammered out a day within the last day or so. But I'll let you guys know. But it's great! I just wanted to mention it. Shout out to our boy Brandon. Shout out to Perry. Shout out to Steven Canada. It's an inside joke. Crazy ass dipshit from Ancient Aliens named David Wilcock. He's lost his mind. David Wilcock is crazy. Everybody knows Giorgio Tsoukalos from Ancient Aliens, the dude with the black crazy hair, and he's like, everything's aliens, from all the memes. To be honest, that guy, he might be, crackpot, but he's not a con artist. As far as I know, he just really believes the shit that he believes in. And he's it's crazy, far out shit. I used to love Ancient Aliens. I watch that shit all the time. And I've had some encounters with aliens. I'll talk about it another date. That I believe I had. Who the hell knows nowadays anymore? I don't know what's going on. We're in the Matrix. I'm Andrew Tate, and we are in the Matrix. But who the hell knows? There's our boy. What did I say? I'll talk about it now. We got a nice, good-ass group. Now, just a producer, you think? All right. Naga Chaser, thank you for being here. Oh, my God. This is wonderful, man. Thank you guys so much for being here. I practiced doing this for a long time, and I think I mentioned it before, as I always say I mentioned it before, but I was talking to my kids, especially my middle daughter, and she's like, Dad, because I was trying out different voices and different gimmicks and blah, 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 and she's like, Dad, you're funny on your own, you're fun on your own, just talk in your normal voice. People will like you. Don't worry about it. I'm like, yeah, but you gotta put on a show. And I want to do, it's everybody's doing podcasts, and I want to bring it back to show. I want to be Scott Starboard show. I don't want to do a podcast, even though it's probably going to end up being a podcast eventually, on Spotify, whatever the fuck you put, wherever podcasts are found. But I just want to bring it back to show. I'm trying to, entertain. And she's like, my daughter's like, you're already entertaining enough. Just be yourself. People like that nowadays. And it just warmed my soul. I'm like, thank God, because that's what love about Alex Stein, man. He's himself. Bubba the Love Sponge, same thing. Like, you know, love him or hate him for certain quirks he has, but Bubba the Love Sponge is himself on and off, you know, the mic. You know, Bubba the Love Sponge is the same no matter what. Same as Lila Hart. Same as a lot of people. Toby Turner, I got to meet him. He's the same way. All you guys are the same way. I mean, most of us haven't been really on camera, but you know what I mean? We're the same off and on. Sam Hyde's another one. Sam Hyde's the same dude. He's the same wild-ass, crazy dude that you'll meet. Like, there's no frills with him. There's no fake shit. And I don't want to be fake anyways. I just want to put on a show. So if I get to put on a show and be myself, that's a win-win-win, baby. I got this real quick. This was the measles. I saw this earlier today, being libertarian. Shout out to you. I don't really even know you. I don't know if I followed you, but it's your post. I gotta give you credit for your post. This shit was hilarious. Hey, don't ruin the ending. If you guys haven't seen it,
what are you doing home from school? They sent me home. Measles.
It's either measles or a strange case of red freckles.
You have got a temperature. They told me 101.1. What's the record? Never mind.
Oh, are you sure it's the measles?
Well, he certainly got all the symptoms. A slight temperature, a lot of dots, and a great big smile.
A great big smile.
No school for a few days.
Say hello to my dotted son for me. Tell him I'll bring him some comic books, and I'll see you later, dear.
Okay, honey, bye. Boy, this is the life, isn't it?
Yeah. If you have to get sick, you sure can't beat the measles.
That's right.
No medicine.
Inside or out. Like shots, I mean.
Don't even mention shots. Yeah.
Alright, ready? I mean, as you can see anyway, but I probably should talk anyway. I don't want to be completely stealing somebody's work that they put. I don't care if it's an easy edit or not. That's my brother and I, when we were little, we got measles, and I remember it sucked really bad for a day. It was crappy for like 2 or 3 days, but it was really shitty for one of the days. Just like, I think, who was it? The middle kid. God, I haven't watched Brady Bunch in forever. It was the middle son. Like he was saying, was it Peter? I think it's Peter. My frickin' Boston accent came out. It's supposed to be Peter. And Peter, the middle son. Fucking Peter, dude. Peter says, you know, he's like, oh, I got a temperature 101. And that was the day that sucked. But my mother gave us, you know, plenty of water, fruit punch. I said on a tweet it was juice. I think on here I said it was juice. She just gives water, fruit punch, and little banana slices. You know, I forget what that thing's called. You know, it's like chips, crackers, water, whatever, bananas. So that's all she gave us. And, you know, it was like around a week or less, it was over. Bye-bye measles. Did it suck? Yeah, but it was just like the flu, you know what I mean? The flu with red dots all over you. And I got freckles, so they kind of hit them a little bit. What are you going to do? So that was back then. I mean, I'm not born in 69, even though I am a little older than I look. But I wasn't born in 69. I can't believe that show was in the 60s. It says, dealing with the measles in 1969, first today. So here's the today part. Ready? What? If you haven't seen this is ridiculous.
Says I should go to school.
7 students confirmed with measles, 4 others possible.
How? They had to have been vaccinated.
These moms never vaccinated their kids and lied about it.
Vaccines are harmful. You are endangering the health of every child in this city. Liv, Noah's turning blue. Call 911.
Can you believe that shit? They're like, oh my god, they turned the measles into, you know, storming the beaches of Normandy or fucking 9/11 for crying out loud. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Believe me, you know, my heart goes out to anybody out there who obviously had some kind of underlying health issues and possibly died of the measles or, you know, complications of the measles. It's sad, it's terrible, but that, you know, you could get taken out with pneumonia, you could get taken out with anything, and I hope that never happens to anybody ever. But the measles is just the same shit as everything else. Matter of fact, COVID fucked a bunch of us up probably a little bit, in some ways, worse than the measles. Like I said, it's just the measles are the flu with fucking red dots on your face. And the red dots go away, and then the overheating feeling goes away, the hot flashes go away. And then you're sick and tired of drinking fruit punch and eating banana slices, so you start getting your palate back. You want to eat some good food. It's the fucking measles. They've turned out like, oh my god, the baby's blue! Everybody measles! It's fucking ridiculous. I'm just reading some of the chat. Morgan says, I got mumps. It was awful. It's probably similar, but it's just like raised bumps. I think it's, mumps. That's what I think of. I don't know. Plattsburgh State University had a mumps outbreak in 09-010, and I was the only one in our apartment that didn't go to that college. I went to a different one nearby, and I'm the only one that got them. Girl, you and me both are. That's my luck. That's what one of my catchphrases in life is. That's my luck. It's like, damn it. The fear propaganda is outrageous. Truth's unbreakable. You ain't damn lying. That's all it is. It's like they take whatever the hell they can now and weaponize it against us. It's the flu. I'm sure the mumps are probably a little bit worse. Like, if they are, like, protruding bumps, I'd be even panicking more. Because I do remember, I was probably, like, 5 or something. Maybe even 3. I don't even know. I remember I was young. And I remember freaking out. I was like, holy shit! But once my mother came over, and she's like, you're going to be fine. Don't worry about it. That's what you say to a kid. And guess what? After that moment, oh, okay. The red dots will go away. You'll be fine. That's all. It's not fucking running through the ER. Doctor! Quick, the measles! He's fucking dead! Get the measles! Like, fucking, what are you talking about? Calm down. It's the measles. Relax. And let's face it, I'm sure there's a small percentage of people who stopped, blasting their kids with mercury-filled vaccines. Like, come on. You know what? I'm not even going to, I'm against all these vaccines, but I'm really against all these vaccines, especially right at the beginning. When you have a baby in the hospital, they are fucking every 5 to 8 hours. Oh, they need their new booster. 6 fucking shots all at the same time that are all made from mercury. And it's like, yeah, mercury poison. You know how you just told that mom not to eat tuna fish? Because it has the mercury in it. And it could cause birth defects. It's the same shit you're doing. Giving them fucking boosters. You're giving them like 25 boosters. Oh, you're not going to have this. You're not going to have that. And it's like, oh my God. But I think it's a small percentage of that. Let's see. There was a little outbreak in Texas. Is why we're even talking about this shit. I wonder what could be the difference. Maybe all those people storming over our borders who don't have any shots or anything. It's like, it's just ridiculous. As far as like measles or any vaccines, going back to down here real quick, I don't want to lose my place, but fuck it, I already did it. I already made the choice. We're losing it. Alright, we still got time. I was like, what the F does this have to do with MAHA? Make America Healthy Again. You guys already know that. We've been duped. RFK is a fraud. Alright, I got a little flair for the dramatics. What do you want from me? But it is ridiculous. It's like, anti-Semitism, like racism, is a spiritual and moral malady that sickens society and kills people with lethalities, blah, blah. It's like, what are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Yes, certain people take it too far. But it's like, it's the same people take shit too far. It's like, yeah, not every single black person's, robbing a fucking Burberry. But it's okay to point it out. And it's like, what are you talking about, RFKJ? I thought you were going to help, at least spread out vaccines for children. I thought you were going to, make our food healthier and shit like that. Don't worry about that. That's not your job. I'm not saying you don't have the right to an opinion. I'm saying if you were busy enough doing your job, you wouldn't even have these thoughts going through your head. You could think of them in 4 years when your shit's done, and maybe you'll stay on. God willing, we get Donald Trump Jr. or somebody else. I know a lot of people want J.D. Vance. I don't really want J.D. Vance as the next president. Don't be mad at me, please. I'll explain in the next 4 years why I really don't. It's not that I don't like him. I like him just fine. I think he's a good supporting actor. How about that? It's not that I don't like him. J.D. Vance is not a boss, but he's a good Dwight. He's not a good Michael Scott, if that makes any sense. To all my Office fans out there. What was the next thing I was going to talk about? Oh, this shit. It just tickled me funny, man. This is funny. When, ladies, Morgan, Natalie, Truth, all you guys, don't be mad, please. I hope you girls find it funny. You girls are the ones who understand. Like, it's the same thing I just talked about. It's like, just because you point out that a bunch of black people are robbing, the fucking Chanel store in Hollywood, doesn't mean that we are saying everybody's doing it. Just pointing out what a certain group of people are up to, and they're up to no damn good. And it's not saying, this, I don't know. Maybe it has not a comparison.
I learned a lot about women. I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam said one day, wow, Eve, here we are at one with nature, at one with God. We'll never age, we'll never die. And all our dreams come true the instant that we have them. And Eve said, yeah, it's just not enough, is
it? No, that's not funny.
I was just waiting for more.
No, that was kind of his point.
Oh, God.
That's kind of what he was saying.
I mean,
I learned a lot about women. I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden.
I think I missed that part. Oh my God. And she didn't get it. And, I've been saying, like, from when I was a young buck in my, 12, 13, whatever, I used to joke around, like, because I'd hear, on TV, the TV trope, or movie trope, or in general, people talking about, like, I'll never figure out women. And I'm like, I'd say to people, like, what do you mean? There's nothing wrong, it's not that hard to figure out women. They want what they can't have. And I would say this, like, as a little kid, like, not realizing that I might piss off some women. I didn't mean to. I wasn't trying. I really, like, kind of just was watching. And by the way, ladies, please don't be mad. I love you more than men. You guys are, I always get along with women more. So please don't think I'm being a shithead. But I'm like, yeah, so, women want what they can't have. And when they get it, they want something else. I was a little kid, dudes be looking at me like, damn, that's fucking true. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, and then they would talk about other shit. And I'm like, well, that's another part of women. It's like, they, once they figure out what they want, they're going to decide they want something else. I'm sorry, tell me, man, I love you all. And us guys have plenty of shit to pick on, and I'll agree with you. But I just thought this was funny as shit, and she still didn't get it. By the end of the whole thing, she still didn't get it. I'm like, oh my, it was just so fun. Like, you could tell she was probably like, why are you talking about us? It was just funny. I think it's funny. I hope you're not mad at me. I'm sorry. There's more girls in my house than there are boys, so. Alright, let's get on to something else. It feels hot in here. Let's get to the beautiful Paige. Paige posted this. If I didn't see this, I was literally about to do like 50 other things. And I was like, oh, Paige, you're the best. We need to make this happen. I don't know if it's for just this one, but I am going to drive Greg Gutfeld crazy I can't believe Alex Stein hasn't been on Gutfeld. Like, what the hell is he doing? Like, I was wondering, I'm like, Greg, are you like worried like Alex is gonna like upstage you? Is that what the problem is? Alex isn't like that. Alex gets along with everybody. Like, you guys, I'm sure you've seen Gutfeld. Like, it's kind of like regimented, where you get to say your funny little quip for like 28 seconds or whatever the hell time they give you. So Greg will say his funny shit. The Cat Timph usually writes for him, by the way. Shout out to Cat Timph too. She said she had cancer the other day. I know we were talking about it, and here we go again. We just happen to be talking about it. So we pray to God that in Jesus' name that you're all right, girl. So, and she just started having kids. I mean, whatever. I don't want to get into depressing places, and we said our piece. So the other queen here, Paige, pointed out, she's like, go tell everybody, go tag Alex in the replies. So Gutfeld was like, oh, who's gonna be I'm just gonna click on it. Greg Gutfeld's like, got an idea for a great Gutfeld guest? It's probably not Greg Gutfeld tweeting this, by the way, so it's probably that voiceover guy. Let us know who you'd like to see on the panel. So there's our boy right there. Matthew Adams like, Alex Stein 99, baby. Who else could you possibly want but the GOAT? Damn right. A bunch of us went through it. When I was thinking about it, I'm like, holy shit. Like, cause our boy Dave Landau's been on a few times. Chrissy Mayer, shout out. She's been on at least once, I think, right? Maybe twice. And a bunch of people. Oh yeah, look right there. Chrissy Mayer. Hi, Greg. I'll come back. And I'm like, it was just stunning to me. I'm like, damn. The realization sunk in. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Alex Stein would be the perfect guest. The absolute perfect. I know, Alex is a little wild and stuff, but he can follow, directions if you're like, stay within the 28 seconds, please. He's not going to, like, cut over people too much. Dude, he's a super professional. Greg Gutfeld, have him on, dude. What are you doing, bro? I know I liked this tweet. Bad Buddhist. Boy. Okay. It's funny to me how many people wrote their own name. I mean, it is what it is. And look at he writes, it's John Wright, have me on. I have John on too, but, it's Alex Stein's time, damn it. You gotta have Alex should be on his 200th, guest appearance on Gutfeld. Greg, what are you doing, bro? Get Alex Stein on Gutfeld immediately. So what do we got going on? Let me see. Like I said, I got all the stuff to talk about. We're doing all right. We got like 12. I'm gonna end at 7 instead of 6:55. I know Alex is going on at 9. I haven't talked to DMS. Stacy G is in. Thank you, Stacy. Oh, Bob Cook's like, Stacy, yes. Oh man. Well, I just want to read something real quick. Let me catch up with the chat. Tony Haymunkis is like, I know back. First of all, he says, I don't remember anyone being scared of the measles, chickenpox, or mumps. I think the mumps was the worst, though. I do, too. I vaguely want to remember hearing someone, like a doctor, saying, like, the mumps is no fun. Like, it's even worse. So, and then Tony Haymunkis is like, I know back then they would have, like, chicken pox parties. So they all would catch it, get it. Yes! And they'd all get it. They'd all try to get it at once and get it over with and get herd immunity or whatever. Look at that. My brother and I both got measles. This, right together. It's like, let's just get this measles shit out the house. And that's how it goes. Sorry I'm late, Stacy. Anytime you show up, anytime you're in our presence, it's a blessing. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. So let me see what else I have to go over. This one other thing real quick. I'll probably get back to this in a second, but I didn't know this until yesterday. I mean, today. I guess it happened sort of. Well, I believe it was presented in the Senate yesterday. The bill was, and today they voted on it. So they need I forget what it's called. They need a 61% threshold to pass this bill that was trying to go through. Let me just try and pull it up. This damn thing is a pain in the butt. Let's do Fox. Why not? Fox fucking knows over here. Massachusetts residents are eligible for bathroom remodel. Did you know that, folks? Come on, get that out of here. Get that out of my way. No Senate Democrat Monday, so it was yesterday, voted in favor of the Protection of Women and Girls in Sports Act, which would keep biological males from competing in women's and girls' sports. A procedural vote took place on the Senate floor, and Republicans needed at least 60 votes to break the filibuster. They received 51. Senator Angus King from Maine and shitbag Bernie Sanders, they're both independents, voted with the Democrats. Oh my God, what do you know? It's almost like you're not independents. Fucking Bernie Sanders. Maine, what's going on in Maine? Oh, it's a whole nother ball of wax up in Maine over there. 4 senators were absent. It doesn't really matter. Democrat Lisa Slotkin of Michigan and Peter Welch of Vermont. Republicans say Shelley Caputo of West Virginia and Cynthia Loomis of Wyoming. But I think they can, vote anyways, right? Maybe not. I don't know. But either way, it doesn't really matter because they needed, I believe, 61 votes. You need a supermajority. I'm not continuing to read more, but simply put, it's not the federal government's place to tell state and local, get that out of here, sports leagues across the country how to do their jobs. Fuck. Since when do the Democrats not want to tell everybody what to do? It's bullshit. That is a fucking disgrace. Now, now the Democrats can go around for the next, year and a half before the midterms, and they're going to say, oh, look, we protected LGBTQ rights, and a bunch of suckers will believe it, and it's like, I'm sorry, you know what they're going to have to do? I'm sorry. The Republicans are going to have to do the nuclear option, which is just a 50-50 split. I don't give a shit. I'm sick and tired of it. I don't know about you guys. Every time I see that video of, volleyball, there's a dude pretending to be a girl, and he hits over the volleyball net and breaks this girl's nose. I think he seriously damaged her for life. There's going to be medical issues for the rest of her life. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? It's ridiculous. It's outrageous. Every time I see that video, seriously, it just pisses me off. I know there's 5,000 other examples we could look at of why men and boys should not be in girls and women's sports. But that one pisses me off. It's what kind of gets me every time. It's already bad enough. They shouldn't be in it anyway. It's already bad enough you're breaking their records and everything. It's get out of there. I don't look forward to the day. I don't, when there's a dude in my daughter's sports, because I'm getting kicked out. And I'm not saying I'm a tough guy. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, and I can't keep my mouth shut. I'm sorry. Just who I am. I'm not playing that shit.
The most insane trade war has officially begun because Canada, Mexico, and...
Hey. Getting mad at my computer because I don't know what I'm doing. Real quick, I'll go to this real quick. Hassan Piker, Dark Man Steve was talking about it the other day. Dude literally threatened. He wanted to kill Rick Scott. I think he's a senator, right? Senator Rick Scott. He's either a senator or a House of Rep, whatever. He's a congressman. And he said he wants, he's put out a call to action to kill Rick Scott. If I go on Twitch and I say, 5% of the shit that I said tonight, I'm done, banned forever. This piece of shit, orders, his minions to go kill Rick Scott, and it's a 1-day ban. Look at Twitch says, Tim Pool, shout out. Twitch Pool. Twitch says, telling people to kill a senator is only a 1-day suspension. Twitch is whack as fuck, and you ain't wrong. I kind of want to get to this real quick. I'll do this tomorrow. I'll keep it tomorrow. Shout out to Virtual Coach, man. Oh, damn, my blabbing mouth. I mean, maybe we got time. Let's do it now, because I'll probably forget tomorrow.
The most insane trade war has officially begun.
Is that going to be I can't see my screen. Shit. Let's just do it this way. Fuck it.
Gun, because
Jimmy! It's Jimmy's fault. JVT.
The most insane trade war has officially begun because Canada.
JVT was in here yesterday. Shout out to Jimmy. JVT, we love you, bro. Thank you for being here. This little video real quick. Do we got time? Yeah, we got time. Fuck, we got time. Hassan is a libtard. Yes, he is. Tiger Tank. Yes. I don't know. Somebody might have already thought about it, but it just like popped in my fucking head. I was like, yo, Tiger Tank. This, I don't know, this isn't too exciting. Maybe I should just, because I want to end it on a high note. Let's get some fire in the belly. Go watch this thing. It explains how, we'll watch it, fuck it. This explains what the whole tariff thing is with Trump. So, let's just watch it real quick.
The most insane trade war has officially begun because Canada, Mexico, and China are pissed and have now all announced their own plans on how to retaliate against Trump's tariffs. So what the hell is going on? Well, you see, yesterday Trump's promised 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico and 10% on China officially kicked in. What that means is that any goods sent from these countries to the United States will now cost companies 25% more, or 10% in China's case. So for example, if a Canadian business sent a car to the US that cost $50,000, today US companies will pay a $12,500 tariff at the border. So the price of your once $50,000 car is now actually $62,500. Why would Trump purposefully make things more expensive for Americans? Well, two main reasons. The first is more of a longer-term, unguaranteed benefit, but it would be to change consumer habits to buy more American-made products and incentivize more international companies to manufacture in the U.S. In theory, that means a stronger U.S. economy, more stable jobs, and less dependence on foreign countries. The second reason for imposing these tariffs would be to use them as a tool to pressure Canada, Mexico, and China into doing what Trump wants. Some of these things that he's publicly mentioned include renegotiating trade deals, stopping illegal immigration, and the flow of fentanyl. There's also the far-fetched idea of Canada becoming a state of America.
Steve, Dogman, Steve's in the place. What's up, brother? He's like, I saved this video for my stream too. It's all right. You chop it up better than me. I usually don't do too good with this stream. I just like blab it. But you can do it too. Dogman, Steve's in the house. Steve, tonight's gonna be a disaster in a way because Alex isn't going on at 7. He's going on at 9. So I think you might want to... I don't know. What time are you going to go? I think you might want to go... DMS. I think you might want to go right now after me. Get in there until 9, brother. If you're going to do that, I don't know if I can dump people into your stream, but if that's your deal, dude, you should do it because we got 1 minute. And now it's halfway and you can finish the rest. I know, I'm blaming Jimmy. Jimmy's fault, JVT, damn you. Bob Cook. Alright, let's get this party started, shall we? So, I think there was one last thing I was going to mention. Yes, I am. BlackRock is bad. And this is, we definitely need this every year. Is this the one? Damn, there's so much I missed. Let's just do this. Let's do this. Oh, that's not it. Alright, I'm gonna go a minute or two over. That's alright. Because we gotta talk about this real quick. This is going to be a magnificent, wonderful, Amazing. And I'm going to talk about it a bunch of times more. How did I miss that one? Oh, you just did 13 minutes ago. She's good. She is good. Like, everybody was talking to me in the chat, and I felt bad because I couldn't do, like, 3 things at once. I could do 2. I did 2. I couldn't do the third one. Is this it? Alright, here we go. So, Alex says, hey guys, we're doing a chat rap meetup in Vegas on April 27th. Here's a link to the comedy show, and I should have a link for the hotel in downtown Vegas by this afternoon. It is, whoop, whoop, the Rio. When I lived in Vegas, I worked at the Caesar's Palace Forum Shops, and actually, real quick, a little fun, kind of interesting story. I don't know about fun. I worked as the receiving manager for Planet Hollywood. I don't think they're there anymore, so they can't get mad at me. And I didn't sign an NDA. I'm sick of signing NDAs. I can't talk about all this shit. I was on Fox News. I was on a bunch of other shit, and I'm really not supposed to talk about it. And we are cool. We parted ways good. Whatever. Anyway, so when I worked at Planet Hollywood, I was the receiving manager. My door opened up to, like, this big white wall. And, it's just a wall hidden. A door hidden inside the wall. And if you open that door on that certain day, I believe it was in 1996, right? I forget what it was, but Tupac was killed literally outside of the door. I wasn't there, but I could have literally been there like a month earlier or some shit like that. It was fucking wild. Anyway, onto a happier topic. Like the Rio, at least back then, was for the Hotel Rio was for like locals and for like staff, workers, casino workers, hospitality people. And we had so much fun. I mean, it's not just that, like, just there was plenty of tourists. You can't get away from them in Vegas. But the Rio was the shit. I had so many good times there. Oh my Lord, I'm going to bore you guys with all the times that were good that I had at the Rio. No, really. It was amazing. So it's going to be at the Rio. We booked up, dog. We already booked up in this bitch. Chat rap meetup. Come on, come out. I don't have the link. Oh, it's at Vegas Wise Guys. Let's see what happens. Fuck it, we'll do a lot. There you go. Go to Alex Stein's X, click on it, get some tickets. Please go. It's gonna be so much fun. I promise you, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have the time of our lives. I'm gonna get going. DMS, he said I can't get back home till 9, so not going on until about 9:30. So I hate when my boys are streaming over each other, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try and bounce back and forth. I'm gonna get going. I'll see you tomorrow. You guys tomorrow at 6:00 p.m. same time. And I'm pretty sure Alex is going to be going on his regular time, so I'll probably be 6 to 6:55. I don't think I'm going to stream Friday. I think what I'm going to do is just tell you guys each week, like, if there's going to be a 5th day. Hopefully, like I said a while ago, like, the goal is Monday through Friday. But right now, at least Monday through Thursday. Anyways, Alex is on a 9. DMS, Dogman Steve's on a 9:30. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow at 6:00. Be here, please. Thank you. I love you. I love you all. Thank you so much. As I look down, and I'm going to stop the stream. I love